Well, Michelle Hardwick, who plays Vanessa, is here now. Vanessa knew from the very get-go, she knew that he was a bad one.
She did.
She knew.
Vanessa has been the eyes of the audience throughout all this, which I think is really good. It's a good take on it, because normally you watch and the audience like, oh, no, nobody knows, and, like, you know, shouting for someone to, come on, someone must be able to see through this. But Vanessa has right from the start.
Very much so. And she is willing to do anything to make sure that he pays for this crime.
She is. I mean, last night's episode, I didn't see it because I was on the train coming down here.
I thought, do you want to know what happened?
Okay. My grandma always says that. She goes, did you see it? I won't tell you. I go, it's all right, Grandma, I do.
You know.
Bless her. But, yeah, so last night, Rona was in court, and Marlon and Vanessa were there, but they were in the waiting room, so they've not been in yet. Paddy comes back and sort of hinted that it's not gone very well.
No.
Vanessa then says to Marlon, look, there's only one way forward this, and we have to do something very drastic, and we have to lie. It's the only way that Pierce is going to get sent down.
It's a really difficult one, isn't it? It's such a moral dilemma. It's so hard, because you completely understand where she's coming from.
You completely understand where she's coming from, but it's perjury.
You can't do it.
You can't lie on the stand,
I know,
Vanessa.
and she's putting herself in a really difficult position.
Yeah, but all she's thinking about is her friend Rona, and, you know, this journey that they've all been on over this last 18 months, she just wants to see him sent down. It's
all not. It's just going to go horribly wrong. I can just feel. I mean, we don't know. Obviously, you do, but we don't.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you think, oh no.
I know. And poor Marlon there.
He doesn't know what to do.
Marlon can't lie anyway to save his life.
God, he'll say something silly, and it'll all go horribly wrong. It will. But she loves her friend. I mean, she does love her friend. I don't know, sometimes you think that she might be even a little bit in love with her friend.
Yeah, well, that happened a few years ago for Vanessa and Rona. And that's what actually happens on the stand when Vanessa's being, like, with Pierce's lawyer, the barrister, and she sort of hints that, well, she calls her a delusional lesbian, and it brings all that up. And that's sort of when Vanessa cracks on the stand, and it's all getting too much for her. And yeah, well, watch tonight and see. But yeah,
incredible. What sort of reaction do you get to the character? What sort of reaction have you been getting?
Well, up until last night,
yeah,
it's been everyone's like, come on, Vanessa, you know, you've got to get Pierce and tell everyone what it's like. And a lot of people actually thought Pierce was going to kill Vanessa at one point. But I think last night I had a lot of tweets sort of saying, no, you can't, Vanessa's going to muck it up now for everybody.
It's really difficult because, you know, people get so invested, and Emmerdale has had, what, a year it's been.
Fantastic.
Hasn't it been? About time too.
Yeah, it's been great. NTA, the BAFTA, which was just out of this world, and then the Soap Award again. Which was really good. But this storyline is very, very important. This has been a massive one. Obviously, the story about Alzheimer's was so well done. I've got to say, our research team at Emmerdale, it's just absolutely phenomenal. They really are. You know, we've got a duty of care to tell this story, as every programme does, you know, correctly, because there's people, men and, you know, women and men out there that are going through this, have gone through it, and we've got to tell it. We've got to tell it right. No, it has to be done. It has to be done. Really sorry to hear that you and your wife have split up, but you're really good. But you're really good pals. Yes, yeah. Well done, because that's a really hard thing to do. Yeah. To still be friends. You know. So, but you've got. I mean, you obviously love each other, and you've still got feelings for each other, and you can't just put that away, can you? We've got our 2 dogs, so yeah. 2 dogs. Yeah. The 2 dogs in common, which is really good. And I guess working so hard, it's difficult, isn't it, when you're working the hours that you do? It's tough, this job, especially I've been very lucky, like the last 2 years, Vanessa's storylines and stuff, I've been quite busy. And do you get a lot of, like, young women who look to you for advice, maybe who are maybe thinking about coming out, or they're absolutely, I've had a lot of messages having problems with their sexuality and things? Yeah, I would imagine seeing you, and they just want to talk to you. Yeah, I mean, if I can help one person, then that's great. Yeah, that's really my job done there, about coming out, you know. Yeah, because it's a really hard time for people, and I think the more folk that we have as role models. Well, that's it. When I was, like, you know, 2021, sort of discovering my sexuality, I sort of didn't really have anyone. No, there was nobody, you know, that I could have sort of looked up to way back then, 20 years ago. Do you know what, Michelle? We're getting there. We are. There's a long way to go. Yeah, but there is a long way to go. But we are getting there. I'm looking forward to Leeds Pride, looking forward to Manchester Pride this year. So yeah, it'll be good. Oh, Manchester Pride and Leeds Pride will be great. Fantastic. That would be really good, because it was London a couple of weeks ago. And what a party that was. I know, I couldn't make it. I know Gaynor Fair went down, but I couldn't make it. Fantastic.
Fantastic. It's great to see you. Thank you
you
so much for coming in. Obviously, we'll be watching tonight because last night was a big hour, which is great. That's a really...
And I need to catch up on that.
I know. It's very, you were very good.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, love. It's great to see you.
Thank
you so much.